Is tofu Denjan soup, right?
I'm very disappointed.
What did you know about Nigeria? What was in your mind?
I didn't have any single idea. As soon as I said it to my family, everybody was against it. And especially my sister was so against. When I met him, I was halfway there. So I was learning it with him.
They don't really believe that true love do exist between different races. So whenever they see a black man, which is their brother with a white lady, he's always a Yahoo boy, he's a scammer, the woman is his client.
Fit into this kind of thing, like I'm a man, I need to be this way, I need to be that way. You know, he was just himself. As you can see, when he's caring for you, he can be like a mother too. When I met him, I was halfway there. So I was learning it with him.
They don't really believe that true love do exist between different races. So whenever they see a black man, which is their brother with a white lady, he's always a Yahoo boy, he's a scammer, the woman is his client.
Fit into this kind of thing, like I'm a man, I need to be this way, I need to be that way. You know, he was just himself. As you can see, when he's caring for you, he can be like a mother too.
What happens when two cultures, two continents, and two families fall in love? You get drama, you get joy, you get challenges, you get wahala. And sometimes that wahala is incredibly sweet. Welcome to Our Sweet Wahala. My name is Natalia Mufutau, and each week I sit down with Nigerians and their partners from across the globe to talk about everything, from in-law drama to the powerful love that holds it all together. Let's dive into today's story. Ekaro ekaso ekurolle. My name is Natalia Mufutau, aka Naija Wifey, and today we have two special guests. And Renee came to us straight from South Korea. And
Yes.
Today, representing Nigeria, Yoruba man, proud Yoruba man, we have Victor. Ekabo, welcome.
Ekason.
Ekason! Thank you for having us.
Yeah, the pleasure is mine. And I guess everyone is dying to know how come you guys met. How it happened that Renee and moved to Nigeria to live with Victor. But before that, I would like to for you to relax a little bit. So we have a quiz, just 4 questions, and like I said before, those questions are about each other's culture. So how much do you know about each other's culture? Like I said before, Renee is living in Nigeria, so I guess it will not be that difficult for her. But I try to make it as easy as possible for Victor. So let's see how it goes.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready.
I hope I will not fail though.
And then who is going? The person that is going to lose? We have 2 options. First is cooking the whole week, or second is cleaning the dishes the whole week.
Cleaning the dishes.
I think if I lose, there will be no difference.
Okay, so let's see how it goes. So the first question, who are we starting from?
Ladies first.
Okay.
You should go first.
Okay. So the first question is about the Nigerian cuisine. Nigeria is famous for the delicious soups, which are eaten with swallow foods like pounded yam. One of the most popular is egusi, actually one of my favorite. What is the unique ground up seed that this famous soup is made from?
Unique what?
The seed.
Ground egusi.
Yes. So what is the name of the seed that the egusi is made from?
Pumpkin.
No.
Melon.
Very close.
Melons?
Because it looks like that. Yes?
Melon. You said it's melon seed now.
Melon seed.
Yes, it's melon. Yeah. So Victor, what do you think? Are we giving Renee 1 point or not?
I asked him the question yesterday. His answer has never been clear.
No, yeah, but
and I don't even know how many melons are in Nigeria.
I showed you the egusi melon.
Yeah, you showed me, so I said melon.
Yeah.
So Victor, so Victor should be the one who gives the final judgment.
the point from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5.
It's just yes
No,
or
it's
no.
0, 0 or 1.
Correct,
Yes.
incorrect. Yes.
I think she get it. Yeah.
Okay,
She
good.
say yes.
First point goes to Renee. Okay. So the second one is about the in-law greetings. So it shouldn't be a problem for Renee since she's been living in Nigeria for some time already. So in the Yoruba culture, showing deep respect for elders is very important. So the question is, how are you going to greet your mother? My son is here with us. How are you going to to greet your mother-in-law? For example, in the morning.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà. Ṣé dáadáa lẹ wá?
This is how you are going to greet them. You are
Oh,
not
wow.
in Korea.
That's a
This is
good
how you
one.
are going to greet them.
Yeah, but
I
what-
should
You
I
should
should
Yes.
kneel down.
Very important. Exactly. Yes. So, Victor, what do you think? Are we going to give Renee 1 point?
No. This one is no. She was doing the greeting like Korea. Karoma.
So, actually, does this happen sometimes, Renee, that you mix the cultures once you are in Nigeria?
Yes, because in Korea it's
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just
But
funny.
what is the people's reaction?
people's reaction.
Yes, when you mix the cultures, how do they take it?
Oh, I think they find it cute. Yeah,
actually.
and are very understanding.
Oh, that's why I love Nigeria, that they appreciate
Yes.
actually all the cultures. They are very inclusive.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to the to the third question. So now we have so far Renee got 1 point. So the third question is about Nollywood. Nollywood movies are known for their unforgettable characters and dramatic storylines. We all know that. In many classic films, when the hero is struggling in the village, a very generous and wealthy family member from a big city like Lagos often comes to the rescue. What is the iconic character trope famously known as?
What is the iconic character?
Known as. So how do they call him? He's a wealthy person that comes to the rescue. You know, there is a lot of drama. I said that is wealthy. Is a wealthy person. So I think that is like a kind of hint I can give you. Can Victor answer the question? Because
Even me, I don't know.
you know what?
Yeah, no. I know.
Give me a hint.
Should I give you a hint?
Do I know?
I'm not sure you know this. It's
Yes.
So should I give her the hint?
Yeah, of course, if you want to. But then can we agree that it will be less than half a point? Half a point for a hint.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
You agree, right? It's our breadwinner.
Yes.
The family breadwinner, right?
Yeah, actually, it's like what I meant is like a wealthy uncle. So the rich uncle.
Yeah.
Kind of that comes and rescue everyone.
How we call these people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, Victor. We will have a question about the Korean movies as well. So there will be a payback time.
Okay.
What's the answer?
The rich uncle.
Oh, rich uncle. Oh, is it?
So you don't know?
But yeah.
Or rich uncle. They call anybody that comes to rescue as rich uncle.
Yeah, you know, the very wealthy person in the family, you know.
Yeah, or someone that puts the juju. What is it called in Yoruba? I forgot. The babalawa.
Babalawo.
Yeah. Babalawo. Yeah. And the last question for you, Renee, is about the proverbs. But I also try to make it easy for you. So, what's the meaning? I mean, the way you understand. I will say it in English. A goat owned by two people will die of hunger. So I will say it in Yoruba. Ewure onisona meji ebi apa.
A goat owned by two will die of hunger.
A goat owned by two people will die of hunger.
A goat
So please, can you say the Yoruba meaning again? I think I've
Yes.
never heard Yoruba.
Ewúrẹ́ oníṣọ́nà méjì ebi apa a.
Ebi apa, ewúrẹ́ oníṣọ̀nà méjì. Ebi apa.
I think Victor is learning here as well.
I'm learning.
If you don't get, I get 1 point.
I think I can agree with that.
Yes. I think the meaning is, I can guess the meaning. Nigerians don't like sharing. They want to own it. So when two own one, they don't really find it. They don't really think it's their own. They will just keep delaying. You can do it. You can do it.
I love the way you think. So can I say the correct answer? You're very close, Renee. So basically, it means that when everyone is responsible, no one. When everyone is responsible, no one is really responsible.
Yes, yes.
Well done, no?
Wow.
Victor, I think she should get 2 points, I swear.
I learned new proverb today.
Okay, so how many points does Renee have? I think she has 3.5. Am I correct? No, because now you got 2 for this one. Then for the melon seed, you got half.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get 1. Yeah,
okay, yes.
Wow. I'm proud
I think I'm winning.
Baby.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very good.
So now, Victor, please get ready. So we start with the cuisine, and I'm gonna ask about the birthday soup tradition in South Korea. So on someone's birthday in South Korea, it is a loving tradition for them to eat a special soup to remember the pain their mother went through during childbirth.
Oh.
What is the famous birthday soup called? I think it's too difficult to ask the exact name in Korean, but maybe what is it made from?
Yeah, actually, I'd see. It's tofu denjan soup, right?
I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, but said,
I've told you many times.
Tofu. Isn't it tofu?
Is that what I drink when I give birth?
Seaweed.
Already lost.
Hey.
But he said seaweed, though. He said seaweed.
Oh, you have 1 chance.
It's seaweed
I
soup.
already said it's wrong. That's why you said seaweed.
It's seaweed soup, baby. I'm still guessing.
Can we?
Yeah,
I'm pledging for Victor. Can we give him at least half, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Please don't answer for me.
Okay.
Again.
Let's not discourage him. Yes. So the second question is about the in-law situation. So respect for elders in Korea is also very important, as in Nigeria. So if you were meeting Renee's parents for the first time, what is the traditional physical gesture of deep respect you would perform? And what formal Korean phrase would you use to say hello?
Oh, yeah. So first, the Korean phrase to say hello is putting ho at the end of every sentence. 안녕하세요. 자주내세요. That is for formal to respect elders, and I will also bow like this. Why are you so serious?
Did I should not say anything.
Did I get it? I got it.
Natalia will say.
I would love, actually, because have you met already your parents-in-law, Victor?
No, we usually talk on virtual.
Okay, so that's a good test before you meet them. So I would love Renee to answer. Would you be happy if he greets your mom this way?
Yes. We don't usually do the hands just like Nigerians. You only do like this.
Okay.
Yeah, like put your hands here.
Your belly.
Like
you put your hands on your stomach. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So how many points, Renee, are we giving to Victor?
I think he can get 1 because my parents will be happy if he does it and then bow his head. 안녕하세요.
Okay. You are doing well. 1.5 points so far.
Yes.
So now we have a question about the key drama. So, which is the K-drama, which is the Korean, the South Korean like version of Nollywood. So, in the world of K-dramas, you often hear the term namjo. Did I answer that correctly? I mean, did I say it correctly? Namjo.
Namju.
Yeah. Namju. Okay, Namju. Yes, which is shorthand for male lead. So
Yes,
in Nigeria we had a rich uncle, and now we have a namjo in South Korea. What classic character archetype does this term most famously describe? So who is can you? But I think we need the hint from Renee.
Namju is the main character.
Yeah, but how would you give him some hints so he can?
And I think he can answer it. Like, what is the typical Namju behavior? Attitude, right?
Yes.
Right? I think Namju's most the character is most times CEO that has a spoiled kid, and the kid now wants to marry a lower class person, and this Namjoon is just sending people to go and attack the guy and separate the daughter.
Yeah. Okay, Renee, what do you think? How many points we should give him?
Well, I think it was quite good answer.
Yeah, I have to say I'm impressed. Though. I'm really impressed.
Yes, it was good analysis.
So 1 point goes to Victor. So we have 2.5. Okay, and the last one for Victor is about the proverb. So it's bomba to bomba. Now let's see how the Victor will do. So Korean proverbs are full of wisdom, as Nigerians are, and let's see how you know this one. So I will pronounce it first for Renee. Hopefully she will understand. Wonsung aido namu eseo teo eojinda. I have the translation. In case you don't understand, I have the translation. Even monkeys fall from trees. Even monkeys fall from trees. So, what is the meaning of this proverb? What do you mean?
I think it means no one is perfect. Like even monkey, that's the master of the jungle that can jump from one trees or the other, fell from trees. I think it means no one is perfect, and you cannot always you cannot always get what you want. Sometimes you will fail, but you have to still stand up and still climb the tree again.
Okay, and I have my own description here. I mean the answer. So what Renee would say?
I think it's 70-80 correct.
I agree.
Yeah, because it's not for everyone.
So the way I understood it is that even experts make mistakes. So basically, like everyone makes mistakes. Yes, but you are very close. So now we have the two choices: either half a point or 1 point. One.
Half a point.
1 point.
One is half, right? Because this one is 2-score question, isn't it?
She wants to win, Victor. She really wants to win.
She really wants to win. Oh, you don't want to have 5. Maybe just do draw. Let's do draw now. No do Joro.
Right. I think it's
the woman needs to agree. I'm here. I'm just I'm here just
to win. You're the judge.
At this point, you are the judge.
I am the judge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a difficult one. I think so. You have a peaceful evening at home, and the weekend I would make it a draw. But I would love Victor to cook for you for a week. That's another thing. So that's also kind of yes. So
thank you.
I think I will cook more double now because I've been cooking for almost every day now.
Yes.
So Victor is the one cooking actually.
Yes. So that's why I said even if I didn't win, it's still there's no difference.
I mean, I cook too, but these days he's cooking a lot. Yes.
But do you eat, like, I understood that Renee eats the Nigerian food, but Victor, do you eat the South Korean food?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow! Like what, for example?
Uh, I actually still have a Denjan soup that I still cook in the pot. Is my best soup to eat right now. Denjan, kimchi, um, mane, chamache,
Mm.
uh,
Wow!
yeah, and the
He
Korean
loves
beans,
Korean food.
Korean pancake. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow! Okay, I'm very happy for you, Renee, because my husband, for example, is a very traditional Yoruba man. He didn't
Ooh.
eat half of the dishes from the Polish cuisine.
Really?
Yeah, so I
Oh.
have to say that you are a lucky one. He cooks, he cleans,
Mm.
and he likes your
Yeah.
food.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
You.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, well done, Victor. So let's make it a draw. I think it's fair. I think it's
Yes.
fair. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys.
Well
Thank
done.
you guys for this part. So
Okay.
I would love to ask this final question because, as I said, everyone is dying to know, how did you guys meet and how come that you live together in Nigeria? So, Victor, what did you do to bring Renee over to your home country?
Actually, what did I do? Actually, I was just I didn't really do anything specifically. I was just following life's trail, and I kind of was in a I was in the point of discovering myself when I met her, and
Mm.
yeah, then it was really at the point of I really want something different because relationship in Nigeria has really take a lot for me and with Nigerian ladies, let me say. And yeah, so I just keep working and doing my thing, and suddenly this beautiful woman appeared one day and she took my heart away.
In what part of the world have you met, guys?
We met in Lagos. Yeah, in Lagos. So it was in 2021, right?
2022.
2022,
Mm.
yeah. Oh, it was 2022. I
Yeah.
was working with Landmark Africa as the cinematographer.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a particular concert on Nigeria Independence Day, which she came with one of her friends that I have met before. So they came for that concert. It was Brimo's concert, and they actually want to attend the concert, but they didn't want to buy tickets. Then
Are you
a friend
serious?
told yeah. So a friend told her that she has someone that works with Landmark that will be able to get them tickets. And luckily for me, that day they gave me 2 tickets if I want to invite any one of my friends or family to the event. And I actually didn't have anyone to give it to. And it came at the right time. So I said, oh, no problem, you guys can come. So yeah, that's how we met. And that was the beginning of our love story.
Yes.
So what brought you, Renee, to Nigeria?
I think I was quite tired of work environments, very competitive work environment in Korea. And
Mm.
I've always loved traveling. I've lived abroad a lot also. I've studied outside too. So I wanted to work outside again. And I was looking for a job, and then there was one opening in Nigeria. So I came here for work.
But what did you know before you said yes? What did you know about Nigeria? What was in your mind?
I didn't have any single idea. I just thought it's a dangerous place because of the
Mm.
media coverage. And
Mm.
as soon as I said it to my family, everybody was against it. And especially my sister was so against. And
Your sister was
she,
against. Oh.
yes. And then because like everywhere you search Nigeria, you will see a lot of kidnapping stories, one or another story. So she had to go to LinkedIn, talk to a lot of people that have worked in corporates in like Korean, were
Mm-hmm.
having worked in Nigeria and big like Nigerian corporates, Korean corporates, And she spoke to a lot of them. Like, is Nigeria safe? Is Nigeria a good place for work? She has spoken to so many people that she doesn't even know. And then she received one message from one lady that worked in one of Korean companies here too, and said, working in Nigeria has changed my life. Don't worry for your sister. God is going
Oh.
to protect her, lead her, and she will meet a lot of amazing people. It's not as bad as it looks, and if she's working for a big company, they will do everything to protect her. So let her go. And that's when she finally agreed that I can go. Yes.
It means you have a very caring family.
Yes.
So how do they how did they react to the fact that when you told them first time about Victor? What did they say?
So it was actually after I even resigned. After 1.5 years, I resigned.
Mhm.
I was about to come back home, but then I met him.
Oh,
like,
at
yes,
last, yes.
yes. And then when I told them, they again like, what are you talking about? They were against again. They couldn't
I can
believe.
imagine.
Yes,
Mhm.
because in Nigeria, for a relationship or for marriage, the standard is very high and the criteria is high. They're very serious and they are quite
Mm.
traditional too and conservative. So they were very, very concerned for me in the beginning.
I can imagine. So how did you convince them actually that Victor is the one?
So luckily, my dad has always respected my autonomy, my individualism. So he has never said no to any decision I've made since I
Mm.
was young. So he didn't have, like, even though he's worried, he will still support in the end. So my dad was okay, but it was again my sister. I'm very close to my sister. Yes. And like, I've never seen him, and how can you decide to stay there longer? What are you going to do? You know? Uh, but she in the end had to give in because I'm living my life and I've had to do a lot of persuasion, like, don't worry, I'm happy and he's a good person. And it actually took like a lot of time for her to get to
I can imagine.
open-minded. Yes.
So in South Korea, could you please tell us, is it because as you know, in Nigeria, sometimes if the parents say no, people seriously split. They listen to the
Yes.
parents a lot. Is it the
Yes.
same in South Korea?
Yes. It
So
can
you
be.
decide, so you said, no, dad, mom, I love Victor. I
But my
really want to
parents are
spend.
different. Yes.
I can see that.
That's why
Wow,
I think
that's
my
amazing.
upbringing was very different. And that's even mainly the reason why I was even able to decide to come to Nigeria. If I was born, raised in a more traditional, closed household, I wouldn't be as open-minded as I am. Yeah.
Yes, I can imagine. So you came to Nigeria, you met Victor, and then there was this first time of meeting your in-laws. Because I think, like us as Oyinbo, it is always, I mean, to me at least, because actually in my case, my mother-in-law that time it was 16 or 17 years back. She was against. She didn't want my
Mm,
husband to
really?
marry me. Yes. So when I
Mm,
was going first time to meet my in-laws, like I almost had a heart attack because
mm.
I lived in Finland, so you are still in a better position because that time I live in Finland. We came to Nigeria for the first time. Everything was new to me. I spoke very
Ooh.
small Yoruba. I've learned actually a little bit just to talk to them, but I was going knowing to Oyo State to Shaki, knowing that they don't want me there. So what is
Ooh.
your story? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think for me, they've been very open and
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have any much rejection that I could feel. Even the first time I went there to stay, they even gave up their own bedroom for us to stay.
Oh,
Yes, yes. And
that's a
they
good
were,
sign. Yes.
yes, they were very open-minded, and I think they were happy too.
Yeah.
So, Victor, how did you prepare Renee? How did you prep her, before meeting the parents?
Well, actually, I think she has already been exposed to Nigerian culture from our office because a lot of our colleagues are Nigerians, and she even already got a Yoruba, an Igbo name from our colleagues. So that's one of the things that also made me kind of like her on the first day we met, because the way she just looks, she seems to be very different from all the Asian people that I've seen or known. So the
Mhm.
way she already blend into Nigerian culture, so I didn't really have to do a lot of prepping for her because she's very adaptable too. And yeah, my parents were so happy to meet her. The whole time she spent there was really amazing. Yeah,
So, where are your parents from? From what part of
from
Nigeria?
Osun State. Osun State.
Okay, so you guys are based in Lagos State. So, how often do you travel to Ocean State?
Oh, actually, my parent base they stay in very close by to us, also in Ogun State here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it's
Oh,
not
okay.
really.
So do you, so because like where I come from, living
Yeah,
close to in-laws has advantages and disadvantages. So how
That's
is it and we know our Nigerian mother-in-laws, they keep calling, keep asking,
yeah.
they have always a lot to say. So how is the dynamics going?
Actually, I think my parents are also quite a little bit very free-minded people. Like they just
Mhm.
do their thing, and they just call us whenever they need to, and if we have to visit them, we visit them. They are not that type of parent that will just suddenly visit you and come to your house and say, your wife is not working. You are the one cooking. Why is your
yeah.
wife not cooking? Why can you be cooking and your wife is sitting? So
Yeah, even when I visit, it's my in-law that cook, and he will help her.
yeah,
Mhm.
And when I stay there too, it's Victor that's cooking, or in-law, my mom-in-law is
Mhm.
cooking. I didn't really do anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
But do you try to contribute somehow to their life, or like have a close relationship with them? Because in in Nigeria there are two type of relationships with your in-law, maybe more, but I let's say there are two, like kind of hate relationship, but it's sometimes hidden, is not open. I'm talking about the daughter-in-law, and then there is
Mhm.
the one that is loving. For example, my mother-in-law is amazing. We had
Mm,
our problems too. It's not like that, 16 years, but
mhm.
at the moment we have a very good relationship. So, what is your relationship like with Victor's mom?
I think for now we are still getting to know each other, and they have always been open, and they didn't really try to invade in our privacy. I
Mm.
think they also, maybe because my father-in-law has traveled a lot, so
mm,
he understands, and he also understands Korean culture too. Yes,
Mm.
so it hasn't really been that difficult, but I don't think we are
Oh.
as close as you guys are,
yeah,
because we are not like very regularly visiting them, but we are just in contact with each other.
Hmm.
Yes, and then whenever we have some content, we'll just come visit. Yes. Mm.
I mean, in
I think we
our
are
case,
trying to protect the privacy.
the privacy, okay. But of course, it is different in our case because it's I think 16 or 17 years. I have to check actually.
Mm.
After I think after 10, you at some point you forget how long you've been together. But we
Yes.
come, yeah, we come to Nigeria once, twice a year, so it is always different. So obviously we go there, and I want the kids to have a very close relationship with the grandma. Now the dad is no more there with us, so it's very important that that also it's like they touch the culture, because the culture, the
Mhm.
Nigerian culture in Lagos. I'm a Lagos person. I love Lagos. I can stay there forever. But the real original Yoruba is there in the countryside, in the village. So
Mhm.
so that's the reason why we go there. you mentioned that it was very easy for you to blend, but what were maybe some hurdles, some problems that you had to, when you moved to Nigeria, that it was difficult for you to overcome?
Mm, when I was still in the company, I think I didn't understand Nigeria very well because I was still in the expatriate circle.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was working with Nigerians a lot, but I didn't, but and then I was way more blended than other Koreans, but I wasn't as blended as I am now. So at that time, I didn't have much difficulties, but once I started living with him and, started really living as his wife,
Mm-hmm.
uh, now like the difficulties are probably limited freedom in terms of my
Mm,
mobility,
safety.
in terms of
Mm.
food. Like I have to give up a lot of uh, freedom to be here because I cannot even go outside on my own feeling completely safe. Yes. And
Mm.
I'm
I
somebody
can
that likes to walk
imagine.
around, travel alone. Yes. So that's, I think, the biggest challenge for me.
Mm. So, Victor, how do you support Renee in the challenges? Because, of course, like all we see on social media is always nice and so on. And, you're getting to know the culture, you have fun and so on. But I guess there are some times that Renee is missing the family. She has a bad day. And I know that the security, safety, the fact that you are limited, I'm like you, Renee. So I love riding Okada, all this stuff. And people are like, my husband is against, I will still go and so on. So so Victor, how do you support Renee in this kind of situations?
Well, actually, it has actually been a lot of stress for her recently
Mm,
because I think for a very long time she has not really stayed in Nigeria in this kind of way. Like when she first came to Nigeria was with work, which she can still meet Korean people, go out with Koreans
I have a
to
mm,
have,
personal driver,
yeah,
can go anywhere I want.
yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like this.
So now it's now
mhm,
limited to she can only go where we are going together, or she can't even, sometimes she really wants to take a walk, like she wants to walk alone, but
mm,
it is not possible here because she cannot walk 1 or 2 blocks before some kids started shouting Oyinbo, 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 and
Yeah.
mm,
that really annoys her a lot. Yeah, so how am I helping her? I think so far we've been listening to each other. I think sometimes I try to listen to her because before I usually think she's complaining, to be
that's
honest,
why I
because
asked. That's why I asked. Yes.
so I'll be like, why are
Because
you?
he cannot understand where I'm coming from.
I know. I
Oh,
know.
Yes.
yeah. So, but when I started, I put myself in her shoes, in her position. So I started understanding all these things that she's really missing the family and herself
Mm,
and the kind of freedom she could have in Korea. So I try as much as possible for us to work together, do things that could make her feel more relief to
mm-hmm.
yeah, to ease our daily struggle because we actually it's just like she will always say we are just surviving every day.
I understand.
Yeah.
But Renee, do you take Ubers, for example, around Lagos, or do you go out only with Victor?
So there was one day we had a fight, and I really wanted to get out of this house.
I
And
know the pain. Oh, I know. What did you do?
yeah, I took Uber, and then and I
Did
went.
you tell
Actually,
Victor where you going or not?
She didn't
it
tell
was
me.
morning, and I thought he
Okay.
knew, but he was praying, and he was so into that Nigerian fireful prayer. He didn't know that I
Mm,
was going. I was making a lot of noise for him to know that I'm leaving, but he didn't know. And actually, I had an appointment to meet my friends, and I didn't want
mhm,
to just blow it up because we had a fight. So I went. I had fun, but still, I was praying when I was getting into the Uber. Like, God,
mm.
let nothing happen. Let God, like, make
I know.
me come back home safely. I had to pray the whole day.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. And then did you like at the end? What was the final of the fight? Like, did Victor go and search for you in Lagos, or what was it like?
I just called one of our best friends that I know. That is the best friend that they came together to take free ticket the other time.
Okay.
So I just I just called out to, please, can you help me check on her?
And I was in the Uber. Suddenly, this friend called me. We haven't talked to each other for maybe 2-3 months, and she's like, hello, girl. How are you? Like, are you good?" And I was, did Victor call you? You know? and, and she said, no, Victor didn't call me. It was later that he told me that he actually called her.
Yeah, I told her not just. I just want to know what you're whereabouts. So,
Yeah.
and somebody is talking to you because you refused to pick my call and you didn't answer. And I said, "Yeah."
That's normal, oh. That's yeah, it's normal. When women like us, when we are angry, we need some time to relax our mind, to think
Yes.
about what we have done, and then we can come. I mean, I'm assuming, but that's I think that from
Yes.
your energetic personality, I would just say that that's how you
Yes,
deal with the
because in
situation.
Korea, like I would just go, right? You can still
Mm,
go out and have your own time. You don't even have to feel like you are abandoning the house. Okay, I'm just going out to have a chill time by myself. But here, just because my mobility is not free,
mm,
it feels like I'm like how do you say running away from the house when I just want to have some freedom.
yeah. I understand. So it seems that like both of you are sacrificing, maybe Renee a little bit more since she's not Nigerian, for this relationship. So I wanted to ask about the differences, like cultural differences that you guys experience when living together, being together.
Mm, too many.
Too many, a lot.
But we have all um like tackled with them. They've become
Mm.
so part of our life. Like food, of course. Food,
Number one in Nigeria, food.
yes.
Yes.
Because Korean
Mm.
food and Nigerian food is so different.
Mm.
Korean food has a lot of vegetables, oil-free food, but here it's a lot of pepper, oil, carbohydrates, which I
Carbohydrate.
talk about a
Mm.
lot. Yes. So we had to always find a middle ground, an agreement. What else can you think of?
I think for me, it's also the level of communication.
Mm.
And
Mm.
generally in Nigerian to Nigerian relationship, there are things that you don't say with your words. You can just say with attitude or facial expression.
How?
Exactly.
Uh,
Facial expression. Yeah, yeah.
so, but okay, let's say for example, you did something, I'm hungry, and I just kind of come up with some facial expression. You don't understand it, but you are still asking me, "What's wrong? You should talk. You should know how to express
Mm.
yourself."
Mm.
But yeah,
So if it was Nigerian lady, she would have already taken it. Oh, he's angry. Like,
yeah, like you already
eh.
know that this conversation you had last did not go well, and
Mm.
but so I think in the other way around, we've been trying to understand each other because I'm also someone that really don't know how to express. Sometimes I just like to
Oh,
suppress
okay.
it and let it go.
So that was
Mm.
quite different from other Nigerian guys, I think. A lot of Nigerian men seem to be more assertive and somehow can come off as aggressive too,
Mm-hmm.
and very expressive. But I think when I was attracted to him, it was because he was the opposite. He doesn't raise his voice. He's very calm,
I
very
can see that.
reserved. Yes,
Mm.
I'm the opposite of it. So that's why when he's angry too, like he's never raising his voice, but he was also not expressing in a healthy way. So we
Mm-hmm.
had to compromise a lot and we had to talk a lot. And now, like, he understands when we are communicating in words, it's not about complaining. It's Of course, sometimes I can show attitude too, and I should improve on that part too. Like to have a more healthier conversation without angers and negative emotions mixed inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're getting better, and he's also expressing more than before.
Yeah.
And he acknowledged that sometimes with you is not complaining. He said it himself during our
Yes.
conversation. He realized himself that sometimes you are just tired, you are frustrated, and this and that. I don't often hear that from Nigerian men, that they acknowledge that their wife or partner is not complaining, that they are expressing themselves. So yeah,
Really?
so well done. Yes, yeah, very good, Victor.
Thank
We
you.
will praise you during this interview. But Victor, I wanted
Yes.
to ask you, because you said that you didn't have a good experience with Nigerian women before, so that's one of the reasons why you chose Renee. So, in your opinion, how Renee is different from the Nigerian women you've been before together with?
Okay, so actually, that's come back to when we argument comes in a relationship, because I think the actually the tests that every relationship will go through is the time of argument, when you feel both offended, and that is
Mm-hmm.
when you know the someone that is really loves you and also mature to handle conflict. So she does really well in that, and I think for my own experience as with Nigerian ladies has always been the opposite. So Nigerian lady wants you to, even when you're right, you still apologize, and they never want to see
Yeah.
anything wrong in whatsoever they are doing to you. You are always wrong. But with
Mm-hmm.
her, even though sometimes I'm always wrong, yeah, so I'm always almost wrong.
Renee, we
So
are recording it. Renee, you will have a proof. Yes.
so she, at the end of the whole thing, she always find one or two reasons to say sorry. I'm also sorry for doing
Mm.
this. I'm also sorry for getting angry. So that's one thing that I really love about her, and that makes her different to every other
Mm.
women that I've experienced. Yeah.
Mm.
How do you
I,
feel, Renee, listening to this
I just feel like I
nice
should do
one?
them more.
Mm.
Because I'm stubborn too. And I don't know if you agree, but I think it's also a woman thing. Like we have our own reason to be angry, and if this
Mm.
man seems to be not understanding it completely, we feel like you don't get it. You don't get why I'm angry. you know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
until
can tell you
he
from
gets that's
16
your point.
years of
Yes.
relationship that yeah, that's the case.
Yes.
Yes, it's valid
Yes.
point.
So even if he understands 95% of it, but that 5% is kind of off, I will still find it. You should understand this 5.5% too. And I think
Sorry, Victor, sorry. Bella?
And for me, it's like, why are you going back there again? I said, I understand. I don't think you understand. I don't.
yes. Hmm.
So,
So
how Victor is different from any other man that you've been before? What is so
mm,
special about him?
Korean men are also traditional, and
Mm.
Korean society is also known for uh, perceptions, like
Oh.
putting people into perceptions and standards. Like you have to be certain way to be successful. To be pretty, you have to look certain way. To be smart, you have to do certain things. Like you need to go to the best school to be smart. You need to be good at
Mhm.
English and mathematics and this to be smart. If you are good in music or maybe puzzling, it's not the best smartness. Like there are certain rules in the
Mhm.
society that you need to fit into to be successful or to be any other way. But so with that kind of traditional and perception focused society, I couldn't find a man either, because I'm more assertive than Korean, maybe reserved women or like
Mhm.
princess like women. I have my own opinions. I have my own ways of doing things. I'm very expressive. and I like to live my own life. But I think that didn't really sit well with Korean men because I'm maybe seen too strong. Yes, and even in outside, I think maybe in foreign countries that I've traveled and worked in, I've learned to I was exposed to more Western cultures too. But
Mhm.
maybe with Western cultures, I was still finding about myself, and they were very success oriented. When I was in Canada, I've met some men that are very success oriented and ambitious. And
Mhm.
I was then finding out that I'm not that kind of person. Money doesn't define me, like reputation doesn't
Mhm.
really define me. And I think when I came to Nigeria, that was when I actually fully found myself too. Like, I don't care about how people think about me. I don't care about what people say about me, you know? I don't care about what Korean people think about me when I date Nigerian, you know? Like, Koreans are very, Koreans can be very judgmental. And we live in a very small circle. And if you do certain thing that is very different from the social norm,
Mhm.
they will talk about you. In the beginning, I was afraid of it too when I was dating him. I was so conscious of like maybe jumping into Korean people or foreign people because they will judge me. But I was growing up and I was really truly finding myself, and I really don't care. I think I've really come into that state finally now. So when I met him, I was halfway there. So I was learning it with him,
Mhm.
and he
Oh.
was and he was very different in a sense that he didn't also fit into this kind of thing, like I'm a man, I need to be this way, I need to be that way. He was just himself. As you can see, when he's caring for you, he can be like a mother too. And when he's outside protecting me, he's like a man, and he can be any way that he wants to be when he's loving me. And I love that. I think that's
Mhm.
how I can put into words. Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm
How do you
blushing.
feel, Victor?
I'm blushing, but my face is not getting red. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
In the relationships, often we assume a lot of things. So it's
Yeah.
like we sometimes we think we show the love. We think that you understand what we mean. So like, but in the interracial, like intercultural relationships, this is even more difficult than with normal couples. So sometimes it's very good. Like I'm happy that we have an opportunity now to listen, about what you say about each other. And like I said, I have it recorded. So if there is any fight, one of you can use, the proofs against each
Yes,
other
against in the courts.
in the court. Yeah. So now you said that we talk about the perception, but what about the communication? Because Nigerians are very direct and sometimes too direct. And
Mm,
Rena, you said that you are a little bit that the South Korean culture is not direct, but you are not a typical
yes,
South Korean
yes,
person,
yes.
a woman. So how is the communication going between you guys?
So I'm very expressive and
We can see
communicative.
that, yes.
Yes, yes. And I think it's really been going well. He's also very listening. He's patient. He's calm. Hmm. So, communication wise, any relationships in the beginning they will struggle because they don't know each other. They don't know how to
Mhm.
communicate. But with us, the same. And now, we are really effective in communication, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
You?
For me too,
Is
I
your
think it's
opinion the same, Victor?
Yeah.
it's the same. Yeah, and I think because she is also not like the typical Korean person. She's also very
Mhm.
expressive. So it's really we are not really having difficulties in communicating, even though sometimes I might feel like she's too direct. Also, so I think
That
she's the
is
Nigerian in
direct.
this. Yeah, she's
Okay.
the Nigerian in this relationship, and I'm the Korean.
That's true.
That's very interesting. But I think
Yeah.
that's what is that is like your unique selling point, the USP that you guys learned. Just I would the way I this is the first time we are talking. Though I would say that you are compatible. That I can see
Yeah.
the chemistry between you and like you remind me of me and my husband a little bit because I'm also the
Mm,
outgoing and so
yeah.
on. My husband is the one that is calm and he's
Mm,
the one that is advising me. Sometimes I'm in my
mm,
emotions and so on, and he's telling me,
yeah.
calm down, let's think
Mm,
about it,
yeah.
this and that.
Mm, that's
So I see
true.
a lot of similarities, guys.
Wow.
Mm, I
So how
think
long
so.
you've been together? Since 2022?
Yes.
Yes. October.
Okay. Okay, October. So you said you are married. I mean, you called him a husband, so it means you are married.
Yes. We
Yes.
were
Okay.
married. We got married in 2024 March.
Yeah, last year.
Oh, so you had the first anniversary this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Victor? What did you do? What did you organize for Renee, or was it Renee that organized something special for you?
I repropose again.
Oh, are you serious?
When I came back,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, but how did you do it? Please, please, I need to know more.
Or I think I can share you video.
That
I
was
can
when
share you a
I
link of
came
the
back from
video.
Korea again because I visited Korea for my sister's wedding.
Yeah.
And when I came back at the airport, he kneeled down again.
At the airport.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it was
and you
cute.
said yes.
I said yes.
Louder.
That's lovely. So what was your wedding like actually? Where did you get married and how did you guys how did you organize it so two cultures, at the same time they are present there?
Oh, actually, we could say is it should we say we have our wedding yet? But
No,
no. So
yes.
we
Okay.
did have registry
Court
Mhm.
wedding.
court wedding in
Mm.
Nigeria because for her to stay in Nigeria we need the
Mm.
Naija visa, and
Naija wifey.
one of the challenge we have is me going to Korea was not really easy. I couldn't get Korean visa. There was some kind a little bit of challenge, but for her to come here it's more easier. So we have to do the court wedding and get the Nigeria visa.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, our official wedding is coming soon by the grace of God, which will be with the family in Korea.
Amen.
Amen.
So yeah,
So it
Yes.
was just like a small
yeah,
Yes.
ceremony,
friends,
witnesses.
and yeah, friends and close families, and just few people, and yeah.
So to give you a background, like I left Nigeria maybe 4 months after I met him, and we did long distance. And during this long distance, I came to Nigeria for 1 month to visit him, and that was
Mhm.
all. And like we had to be together, we wanted to be together, and he couldn't come to Korea. And for me to come to Nigeria, I need a visa, and
Mhm.
decided to get married for the visa. Yes. So that's why it happened like that. And yes, we hope the wedding
Has
will
your
happen
life
soon.
changed after you got married?
Has my life changed?
Both of you have, because sometimes people say nothing changes, some people say a lot changes
Mm.
because it's only a paper, but like mentally.
Mm.
Mm.
A lot has changed actually.
Yeah, for me, especially a lot has changed because I had to come down here to get married to him. Hmm.
For me also, a lot of had changed actually because I used to see myself as someone that just like a typical Nigerian, you have to struggle to, you have to
Mm.
hustle to make ends meet. But with her being in this relationship, I've really learned a lot about life and strategy, how to make life together as a partner and build home. Yeah, and
Mhm.
I'm really grateful for the woman that she is because she is very result oriented, and me, I'm very
Mm.
relaxed, and but we
Yes,
put
stress.
everything together and with the strength, Nigerian
Yeah.
strength also. Yeah, it's really working and a lot have changed. Yeah.
So what
That's
would you
good.
say? What are the three things that you have learned from each other? Because now it's been 1.5 year that you guys you've been married.
Mm. I want to go first.
Do you want to go first?
Hmm. I've learned the biggest thing I've learned is to be patient. I was not patient person. I like to see
Mm.
my results sharp sharp, and I'm also not patient in maybe personal relationships. When in a fight too,
Mhm.
uh, I'm very fast person. In Korea, we have also like pali pali culture. Everything fast. But with him, as you can see, like
Mhm.
I've really learned to be patient. Also, be patient to get angry, or to see results. And I've learned to live with God. I got born again in Nigeria also when I was with him.
Wow.
He's
Okay.
very God centered person, and that taught me also a lot. And the third one I would say is what I learned. I think maybe attending to the needs of the other person. He's really good at it. Even if I don't talk, he already knows what I need. He already knows what to do for me. And
Oh.
I think maybe I took it for granted in the beginning because it was so natural. But I'm thinking to appreciate in words and reciprocate the acts.
Mhm.
Yes.
you,
Mm.
What about you, Victor? That's so beautiful what you said, Rana.
you actually you make me just pause.
I was
Pause.
watching you. I was watching you how you're going to react to so many nice things about yourself. Yeah.
Well, actually, for me, it's also kind of vice versa. I've learned to be more patient, even though I was patient. So I've learned more patience, and
I've tested your limits.
yeah, so I get to learn to be
And
very
it's just 1.5 year. Oh, there is many more years to come.
Yeah.
yeah. And secondly, I think I've also learned to listen and communicate in the right way. And yeah, for me, I think for Nigerians, actually, we really don't take communication as very serious as the Western culture. And
Mm.
there are things that we, as Nigerian men, I think like hundreds of Nigerian men outside there still think you don't, as a man, you don't disclose your financial like your account balance to your wife. You don't have to let them know what you
Mhm.
have. You need to keep something. If you have 100, you need to only declare 50 because women will
Mhm.
always want to. So I've learned to also share everything and discuss our budget and spendings together. And yeah, I changed that part of me, which is from maybe trauma, from Nigerian trauma or something. And
Mm.
lastly, lastly is also it's hygiene and health. So I'm more health conscious now. Uh,
Yes.
Originally, Nigerian food, when we are eating, we want to fry foriro. It's a lot of palm oil and deep fried fish. So she she taught me how to do all these things without putting my health at risk. Like I eat healthy now. Like yeah, and I really
Mm.
enjoy it. So yeah,
Hygiene.
hygiene and yeah, washing is also one thing. Like Nigerians, I think black people we do have this gene that kind of make us have Our armpit is quite it's quite aromatic. I will not say it's smelly. It has a lot of aroma as a black person.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, but for her, it's not like that. So, like, I feel like I'm clean. I'm one of the cleanest Nigerian. But when I met her, I have to go and unlearn and try. I have to be more clean. I didn't actually try safe
But that's
because
amazing that you are so open about it.
yeah, yeah, that that's it. Yeah.
And that's very interesting what you said about the finances, because that was the next question of mine. So and it's so refreshing hearing that you guys plan the budget together, because it's not common. You mentioned that the men, they don't disclose the full amount. I think it works with women as well, and I have to say that I have learned that from Nigerian women. So this is my strategy. If I saw something cost €5, I would say it costs €15. So that's what I do with my mufutao. Yeah. So what about the financial management? How do you deal with it?
I'm a very open book. I take trust and honesty and transparency very seriously. And even when I met him, even when I was in the beginning of the relationship, I opened everything. Yes. I knew it could
Wow.
be risky. Yes. But I opened up. And for a couple, I don't trust in people having separate pockets, to be honest. For a home to grow and to be able to plan everything accordingly based on what you have, what you don't have. Everything has to be open to make the right plan. And if somebody is hiding something, it cannot work. So that has always been my value. But in the beginning, he couldn't take it. He found it quite offensive, and he was very defensive, protective, and we had some issues in the beginning. Yeah, right. But uh
No,
it's
I'm
not
waiting for Victor, because I know that like you are transparent, and then in like how did you get this transparency? Because I sometimes is used. I feel that sometimes this transparency is seen as a weakness in Nigeria.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, for me also as a man, it's the same for me because we feel like when you are too open, we have a time for it. They said see finish, like you don't let people know you to the very end, like you don't open up, and I think that is very wrong idea when it comes to building a home and you know, growing together as a couple, as a family, you need to know what the other person's weakness is and where they are strong at so that when you put all the strength together, you can achieve something. But when somebody is trying to cut corners and relationship actually to thrive in a relationship, every stone must be turned, like nothing should be hidden. So I learned that too. Yeah, I'm not that secretive, but I'm a very traditional Nigerian man that likes to also keep their status, but I have to unlearn that and discuss everything with my wife, and we have we've come to a very middle ground on that, and yeah, everything for financial we're very good, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear that, because it's not an easy topic. I always tell that those interracial couples that they have to discuss before they get married. A is the finances, the children, the religion, the food, all these basics. And very often, even sometimes people don't discuss it because they don't think that it's so important. People normally are in love, and then they get married, and this is where the wahala starts, because there are so many different, starting from the culture. It doesn't have to be personal. So I would say that we have it even more difficult to actually like blend. What do
Yes,
you think
yes,
about it?
I agree.
Great.
So
Yeah,
did
I
you guys
agree.
discuss it before you got married about the about the religion. You said that you
Yeah.
came to Christ
Yeah.
again thanks to Victor, and about the food, about your future. Is this something that you have planned before?
Yeah. Actually, just like she said, whilst we were doing long distance for like a whole year, and we really want to be together, we talk about a lot of things, and these are the main points of our discussion, like finances, religion,
Mm-hmm.
food. If I come to Nigeria, what am I going to eat? If we end up living
Yes.
in Korea, what are we going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have all these things. For like a whole year, we talk, communicate effectively, and planned out everything.
Hmm.
And we
Mm-hmm.
put everything in God's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Bible said, in yeah, a man's heart plans his way, it's God that establishes his will. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so we did do all this plan because it's not really easy to come together as people from two different backgrounds, and two we are way too different, like far away from each other. Continent is very far. So I think that's one of the things that make us that brought us to where we are today, because
Hmm.
we have all of this fleshed out before we come together.
Hmm. Yes. And I think also the reason why it could work is I'm a very detail oriented person and
Mm-hmm.
he is very authentic person. So I thought about every possible challenges I could have living here.
Okay.
Like, if you go to this market, how, like, what are we gonna buy in a week? And what can we cook? What am I gonna eat in a week? Let's do the simulation. This morning we are gonna eat this. This lunch we're gonna eat this.
No,
So
that's
I
good.
thought,
It makes your life
yes,
easier. Mm-hmm.
yes, we've had communications to that tiny level. And he is an authentic person. He planned everything accordingly. He made sure the environment is safe for me. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
are gonna eat this season, these fruits are good. This season, these fruits are good. So you can eat this, and you like corn and like yeah, so we had all things covered even before I came here. Mm.
Hmm. Thank you. So we are getting close to the end of this interview. So now we were talking about nice things and so on. So I wanted to ask you about the haters, because I believe once you are on social media, things like this happen. So how do you deal with the hate and the kind of comments that you get?
Hmm. We do definitely have haters, but I think it's because we are so authentic on our channel. I will
Mm-hmm.
say haters are really less than 1%.
Yeah.
A
Oh, okay.
lot, yes. And I think when you're not pretending, and like if you are living a very luxurious life and we show this part of the life, maybe there are some jealous people, some wrong-minded people come to our channel and say whatsoever they want to say, but
Mm-hmm.
we are living a very humble life, very authentic, genuine, real life, and we show everything. So the people who appreciate what we do come to our channel, and we really have a very lovely community where they are even fighting for us whenever they see some unreasonable comments. They're the ones
Mm-hmm.
to first fight them, and in the end I just have to go and thank you. So
Mm-hmm.
online we really don't see much issues,
Yeah.
but offline, like, we see he gets a lot of, like, saying, oh, Yahoo boy,
Oh,
clients, like that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Mm. How do you deal with them?
yes.
Like you said, I think most times the kind of hate comment we get online is not even is not that visible because of the kind of love we receive. So when people comment some kind of hatred comment, we really don't. It doesn't get to us because we receive more pleasant and good comments
Mm-hmm.
from reasonable people. But offline is more challenging because whenever we go to the market, some people that really don't have, I believe they've not really seen, they don't really believe that true love do exist between different races. So whenever they see
Mm-hmm.
a black man which is their brother with a white lady, is always a Yahoo boy, is a scammer,
Mm.
the woman is his client. Yes, some people actually will do it. They will actually say to your front, your face, like, "Oh, he's a Yahoo boy. Ah, this one I'll bring his clients." Well, I really don't get angry because that's not what I am. So
Mhm.
sometimes I might be annoyed. I just respond, but I still leave them because I feel like they don't really know what they are doing. So yeah,
Mhm.
we really handle that with love because just like Christ taught us to do, said, "Love your neighbor as yourself." So
Mhm.
and even our enemy, we should pray for them. So I just pray for
Mhm.
some of these guys. Like, I hope you get to understand that you know life is not about what you think or what others think about people. And I get it, I understand it because it's what our young teenagers these days engage in, like internet fraud and dating white
Mm.
women for all sort of their own interests. So yeah, I pray that God will really change that stereotype about Nigerian men.
Hmm. Thank you. So, Renee, it means that it is mostly Victor who gets some negative comments or offline, or do you also get some offline comments that are nasty?
Hmm. I think I don't get. I only get like kept calling maybe China, China, Weibo Pepe, but
Oh,
they,
okay.
yeah, it's all coming from love also and interest. Like
Yes, yes,
seriously?
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to say. That Nigerians,
yeah,
that's I like what you said also that you found yourself in Nigeria, that you were in the transition when you met Victor, and then like Victor and Nigeria. I think they're both together. They just help you to find yourself.
yeah,
And I have to say that I have similar experience that
mm,
my husband is not called a Yahoo, but in our case, maybe it's a little bit different because of the kids. They speak Yoruba, so people know
mm.
that we respect Nigeria, we respect tradition. But I'm very happy to hear that you feel. It seems like you've seen Nigeria as home.
Oh, me.
Yes,
I think
that's
so.
amazing.
Even though there are some negative interactions I get too,
Mm-hmm.
like, but mainly from the very beginning of my journey, even in the working space, it was my colleagues that introduced me to Christ also. It was my colleagues
Mm-hmm.
that hold my hand when I was crying because the work is too
Mm-hmm.
much. During that 1.5 years, my colleagues really made me love Nigerians. They were very, very sweet, smart, loving people. And so I have already opened up my heart to them. And then I think it helped me be open to Victor too, because
Mm-hmm.
uh, in spite of the perceptions maybe some Weibo have against Nigerians about their poverty, and maybe they think they are lazy, all
Mm-hmm.
these kind of perceptions of Nigerians, right? It hasn't been my case because I've worked with the smartest people, I've worked with the warmest people. So I really love Nigerians to the core, even though some were still annoying, but it was not because they wanted to, it was just because of their lack of exposure. So
Mm-hmm.
when I met Victor, those experience really helped me be open to him and his
Mm-hmm.
potential. Mm. So definitely, Nigeria feels like home. It is home.
Mm.
Yes.